What's good, everyone? This is RawTruth Media giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video throughout all social media platforms. I propose a question to you all that's listening. Could Victor Wembanyama be the greatest NBA player of all time? The top 10 list of the greatest players that ever played this game is hard to get to. When you have names like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Larry Bird, Shaq, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, the list goes on. That's a tough group to even make. It's tough to even make the top 25 of all time. But luckily, Victor Wembanyama is playing for an organization that's respected throughout the NBA. They have one of the best training staffs in the NBA, the best coach in the NBA, Greg Popovich. The strength and conditioning will bode well for his young career. But I've never seen anything in a Victor Wembanyama. 7'4", now he looks 7'5", by the way, but let me digress. 8-foot wingspan. He towers everyone on the court when you watch him play. Although lanky, he's a good defender. Scratch that. He's a great defender. He's a willing defender. He's not one of those prospects that is lazy on defense and only cares about offense. We've never seen a player his size with such an awesome level of mobility, ball skills. He can move like Kevin Durant. Now, what the San Antonio Spurs have to do with Victor is they have to put him at the 4 position. And I think all fans of the Spurs agree with that because you don't want him guarding a Jokic who is 300 plus pounds. You want him to be as healthy as possible. It's very difficult to overstate just how impressive he is. And I'm not over-exaggerating. Let's start with his strengths. Victor is multi-talented and he stands out on both ends of the floor like I pointed out. He's quick off his feet. He covers ground really well. Even when he loses a man, he's able to still block shots. He understands the length he has. He understands the muscle memory that's part of his body. He could shoot threes. He could shoot the mid-range. He has a smooth release. He handles the ball very well. Y'all thought Kristaps Porzingis can handle the ball. Victor's on another level with it. And I'm sure the Spurs are going to surround him with 3-and-D players who know their role, who's not trying to be the main show of the team. And Greg Popovich is going to make sure that those players are on his roster. He takes this game seriously. He takes working out seriously. You've never seen him, out of all the highlights I've seen of Victor Wembanyama, never seen him with bad body language, never seen him just not engaged enough, that is. He's a competitive player. For that amount of talent, that's something to behold of. Because there's players who come into the NBA and, let's be honest, they're there for a check. Or they're there to get their stats. And if they don't get their stats, they're moping around. They have this woe is me complex. You don't see that from Victor. Now, this is RawTruth Media, and we are objective. Here's what he has to work on. Obviously, he's lacking in strength. He's very skinny. I think he'll always have a skinny frame, even if he fills out in more muscle. it is what it is. But if he could get to a Anthony Davis type of build, now you don't want Anthony Davis's injury problems, but if he could get to Anthony Davis build right now, then that's a plus. But besides that, that's the only weakness, is his frame. So you mean to tell me the only weakness in his game is his frame, and that's something that's genetics? His mother was in track. His father, I believe, played basketball. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're not really muscular people. But you mean to tell me that that's his only weakness? The sky's the limit. But here's what he can be. A 7'4" Kevin Durant. Now, if he's a 7'4" Kevin Durant, that's top 5 territory automatically. But I like to add a 7'4" Kevin Durant who has more defense than Kevin Durant. He's a unique player. But to be honest with you all, there's not too many comparisons with him. Yes, I can say a 7'4" Kevin Durant, but his game is even more than that. Now, am I going to go out the way and say he's the best prospect right now since LeBron James? That's tough to say, because when LeBron James came out of high school, he was a man amongst boys. 6'8", playing all 5 positions almost. Out of high school, point guard, shooting guard, small forward. If you need him at power forward, he'll play. If you need him at center, he'll play it. Can handle, can just dunk on anyone. Passing ability out of this world. It takes a lot to be at LeBron's level. Listening to what everyone has to say about Victor Wembanyama, if he doesn't become this player, then he's a failure. We have to see how he does in year 1 and see how it progresses, in fairness to him. But when you hear what Victor has to say in recent interviews, he's not shying away of the media hype. He's not shying away of the expectation. He wants to be great. He wants to win championships. Matter of fact, all he could talk about is winning. He fits the Spurs culture well. So let me know in the comment section, do you think Victor Wembanyama could be the greatest player of all time? And if you don't think he could, tell me why. This is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video throughout all social media platforms. Stay blessed, and I'm out.